please let me know where you are tuning in from. So our Tuesday shows are dedicated to all things Hermes, and that's why I call it Your Daily Dose of Vitamin C, because it comes in a nice big orange box. Now, the pieces I'm going to show you is all unworn pieces, some which are worn, but the ultimate collector's piece, and you're not going to be able to really find them anywhere else. Good morning, Bev, or good afternoon, Beverly. Happy New Year. So how it works is I show you the pieces, and the pieces that I'm talking about, a small handbag icon will appear on the left-hand side, which you are able to tap on and look at the full product pictures and shop it. We do ship anywhere in the world. This isn't who buys it sold first. It basically is, you are able to check out casually, read the descriptions, ask any questions. And guys, if you aren't buying Hermes today, it's a great show to get some insight about your first Hermes purchase. What color you're going to go for, the seasonal colors, what's the difference between Bretagne and Cellier, the different sizes, you name it. We will walk through all the things that you need to know today about Hermes. So I can see 50 people have joined. How exciting, guys. Okay, pace yourselves. Are you guys ready? We've got Kimberly from Miami here. Okay, I'm going to start with one of the most sought after pieces that everybody and anybody and everybody and everyone wants, which is the Hermes Kelly 28 Gold. Now, there are classic colours that Hermes produce. Those are your blacks, your e-taupes, your e-tanes, and your gold. Now, this is a colour that's seasonal, so if you are looking to add like an Hermes Kelly to your wish list and you're not too sure about a colour that's all year round, gold is that. It's a classic colour. You are not going to be bored of it. It's going to hold its value. It goes with completely everything. Now, this is the Kelly 28 in the Kelly Returne. So Returne means that the stitching is on the inside. It doesn't mean the stitching is on the outside. It's a much more of a slouchier, much more of a softer appearance than you have on a Cellier, which is a bit more structured, and I will show you the difference. Welcome, Catherine. I'm glad you're here to learn. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask me. If you want me to show you size comparisons, let me know. I'm your Hermes teacher for today. So let's go back to this beauty. It's a gold Kelly 28 with gold hardware, and you can see it has the beautiful contrast stitching. So if you're new to the channel, Hermes, when they use white stitching, isn't white stitching, it's contrast saddle stitching. So Hermes uses this very special technique known as saddle stitching, which is what Hermes is known about, the equestrian history, and you can see that throughout the craftsmanship. Now, this is returning, so it means that it's when the Kelly is made, it's turned inside out to create the returning. Now, this is crafted from Togo, gold hardware. It's from 2021. It's a classic colour, and it's a really nice size. So I'm 5'4", just so you can see in terms of size comparison what it looks like on. It's the difference between a Kelly and a Birkin is that it's much more flatter in the appearance of the body, and you can actually put this in the crease of your elbows. Also comes with a strap, so you can wear it as a shoulder strap, as a crossbody bag as well. And this is the Kelly 28. Now, if you are interested in buying this, we are ready to reveal the price of this bag. And how it works is we share the icon and you can tap on it. Are we ready for the drum roll? This is a Kelly 28 Gold, and it's £18,400. It's a 2021 stamp, which means it's a Z stamp. So that's the stamp for 2021. Not sure yet what the new Hermes stamp will be, because they've like jumped all around the alphabet throughout the last few years. If you want to see more details, you just tap on the icon. You can see full product description, more images. And as mentioned before, these are unworn pieces as well. And we do ship worldwide, wherever you are in the world. So that's £18,400, and that's for the classic Togo Returne 28. Now, if you've ever wondered what the difference between a Birkin and a Kelly is, now these two sizes are quite similar. So as you can see on the side, this is a gold Birkin as well. This Birkin becomes a lot more wider. So when I say this feels much more flatter to put against your body. That's the difference between the Birkin and the Kelly, whereas this is a bit more bulkier. Has two handles, obviously the Kelly has one handle, and the difference between this is on the Birkin, I'm just going to put this here, there's a place to rest the opening of the bag. You can also see that this is palladium hardware compared to the Kelly 28 there, which is gold hardware, and again this is a size 30, which means it measures 30 centimeters on the base. The 30 for me is the ideal size because you can fit it into the crease of your arm. You cannot do that with a Birkin 25. So just to quickly show you what it looks like on, again, 5'4", 30 is a really nice size for me. It's a great everyday bag. You can probably put in an iPad. You cannot fit your laptop in. And Martina, we do not cover the duties of this. You would have to pay duties on top because these are all unworn pieces from 2021, and you're not going to find a selection pretty much anywhere else. So, are you ready for the price? We are ready. So this Birkin 30 is £18,500, which if you are coming on, I know I've got lots of US customers now joining the live, which it works out to be around 21,000 US dollars. And like I mentioned, these are unworn pieces, like plastic is still on everywhere. And they also come with their receipt. They've never been used and only handled with gloves. So that's the Birkin 30 compared. What do you guys like? Are you a Kelly girl or are you guys a Birkin girl? So just to quickly show you what the difference is. So this is the 28 on. Hey Monica. And this is the 30 on. So you can just see a size comparison. Both very beautiful, but it's amazing how the bag changes when you've got the different types of gold hardware. So this is gold hardware and palladium hardware. I still think palladium is very beautiful and so is the gold. So it really depends on your preference to hardwares and the shapes. And of course, I think the Kelly 28 becomes less bulky and not as heavy as a Birkin 30. So I'm actually going to show you a 25. So this isn't in, I'm going to go and run and get you a 25, guys, just so you can see the comparison between the two sizes. So this is the Birkin Tundra, I believe. Oh no, it's not Tundra. Sesame. So this is sesame and gold, which is sesame is kind of like it is kind of a neutral tone. It's got like obviously the amber tone to it, similar to the colour curry. So this is a Birkin 25. So can you guys see the difference between a Birkin 25 and a 30? Because often people, when they come and they request a 25, they come here and they're like, oh my God, the 25 is tiny. It's a tiny bag. As you can see, there is a big difference between the size in terms of it becomes taller when it's a 30, it becomes wider when it's a 30, it becomes a lot much more bigger. Now with this handbag, 25 realistically, you have to hold it pretty much like a top handle bag. And just to show you, it fits into some people, not everyone can it fit onto your wrist. It cannot go all the way to your elbow like the Birkin 30. So you can just kind of see. So they wear very differently. They feel very different from when taking them out. For me, the Birkin 30, you can still kind of use your hand. Whereas I find my arm, when I'm on the phone, I can still be on the phone with a 30. Whereas on a 25, I'm like taking the bag to my face with me. These are just tips I'm sharing of when I'm actually practically using mine so you can kind of understand how it would be in real life. However, the 25 is a very elegant bag to me. Personally, I prefer to wear it like a top handle bag, but if you're out shopping, you have to realise that your one hand has to be completely and solely owned by the Birkin 25. So you're going to walk with it top handle, it's very cute, it's very elegant, very girly, and just very pretty. So this is actually sold, the sesame sold. So that's the 25, and as mentioned earlier, the 30 in a size gold, just so you can see the size comparison as well. I'll also do a comparison between 25 Kelly and a Kelly 25 Birkin, because that's the closest in terms of size-wise. So let me just get you the, let me put this back nicely, guys. So, let me just quickly show you the difference between Kelly 25, which is in the colour Capucine, which is a beautiful reddy orange. If you are somebody who is looking to add like a pop of colour, Capucine is a beautiful colour because it's like a red, but also has that beautiful orange tone with palladium hardware. Now this in fact is a Cellier Kelly, which means, thank you Kimberly, which means that the stitching is on the outside. So when Hermes build a Kelly, they build the Kelly as a Cellier with the stitching on the outside, and then they turn it inside out, which makes the retourne. So that's why it's called retourne, because it's turned inside out. So that's the difference between retourne and the Cellier. So Cellier is a much more structured, more robust, as you can see as well on here, and they just have kind of like a different look to it. Now I'm going to tell you the pros and the cons between a Cellier and a retourne. For me, retourne is obviously it's much more softer, it's a much more of a slouchier, so it eventually 25s and 28s don't really lose their shape. As when you get bigger, that's when you have to start becoming a bit more careful as how gravity affects the bag. For me, 28 still kind of will maintain its shape, so it kind of becomes a much more softer, but I do love the look of a softer Kelly as well. Retourne will always be structured, will always maintain its shape. It will pretty much always look like this. But there's something that most people don't tell you about retourne. It is a bag that scratches so easily. Now, if you are somebody like myself, this is just me comparing the bag in my own lifestyle. I love to wear jewelry. I have my rings on. It scratches because it's structured, it's not resistant. It's a really difficult bag to get your hands in and out of because it's stiff. So I'm just going to show you how, when opening this, you can see how beautiful is this colour, by the way. Capucine is the most insane colour. Can you see? It's much more stiffer. It's a bit more, so you're trying to get your phone and then you're rubbing your hand against the bag and then your jewelry scratching around on it. And once you get a scratch on Epsom, it shows much more than it would show on Togo or Clement's leather. However, if you are somebody who absolutely will not want a bag that loses its shape, then the Cellier bag is perfect for you. And if you are somebody who doesn't mind having to faff around with your bag, then definitely the Cellier is perfect because it's going to just not be affected by gravity. It's going to look like this all the time. However, it will get scratched, but everybody has their own preference, which is important to make sure you buy of what you like. Saying that, I think you need to have a Kelly, Cellier and a retourne in your collection if you are looking to build a collection. Now this is a cute little, how cute is that Oran sandal which someone mentioned? It's in the colour amber. The cutest little bag charm for this bag. So that's the difference between retourne and Kelly. Now I'm going to quickly show you the difference between the sizes. So this is a Birkin 25 and a Kelly 25, just so you can see. Actually, they're probably more comparable in terms of sizing wise over a Birkin 30. I'd say a 28 and a Kelly 28 and a Kelly 30 are kind of similar sizes, which I showed you earlier. And this is the size difference between a 25 and a 30. Slightly, again, Birkin is a bit more wider, so a bit more roomier if you're looking for a bag that can hold more in it. And in terms of height-wise, they're pretty much, I mean, Birkin's maybe a tiny tad little bit taller. And the difference between the 25, the main big difference between 25 and 28 is the fact that this pretty much will only fit onto your wrist, whereas the Kelly 25 will fit onto the crease of your elbow and you can wear a strap with it. So that's kind of the difference between the two styles of bags. Okay, we're ready to move on to some bags, other bags, which are for sale that you can possibly rehome. Now, I absolutely love this. So this is almost like a beautiful, I think, is it sapphire blue? So this is Birkin 30, and this is in an older colour, but has been relaunched, is Bleu de Prusse. So Bleu de Prusse is almost like quite similar to sapphire blue. As you can see, it's got the palladium hardware, it's Togo, it's a size 30. This for me is just elegant, as Beverly's saying, it's just a fabulous shade of blue. And I think blues and navies just go with everything. They go the great winter colours, the great all year type of colour. Very elegant with the palladium hardware. I just think it really completes it. Now this is Togo, again, a 2021 piece. You can see the seals are still on. Now when buying Togo bags, it's really important to remember that every cowhide is very different. So sometimes on some Birkins, you can see more of a bigger grain. And the other thing that you can see actually as well is the veins on the Birkin. So can you guys see it? The lines on this. So certain Birkins have little lines in them, which is known as the veins on the Birkins. And that's how Togo can vary. Because sometimes I've had customers that come in and be like, there's something wrong with my Birkin, it's got deep lines in it. And that's just the veins of the Birkin, because the leather is very different. The Togo varies depending on the cow, basically. And so that's what you need to watch out on Togo is, and that's the difference between Togo and Clermont's, is that you can see veins on Togo, whereas Clermont's, the grain gets bigger. Are you guys ready for the price of this bag? Also great to know the resale prices of these bags, which are unworn. And this is £16,500 for this beautiful Bleu de Prusse Togo Birkin 30, which is actually quite, I mean, these prices are all premium prices because you just can't get your hands on them, but actually it's quite a great price for the resale market, because often the Birkin 30s are going in the, 18 to £20,000 regions, as I've showed you on the other pieces. But this is a great neutral colour with that pop of blue. So if you're somebody who wants to go for a neutral colour but loves a bit of colour and doesn't want to go quite pink or red, then the blue tones are perfect to go for. Okay, now the next size Birkin up is the Birkin 35. Now if you are a lover of colour, then today's your lucky day. So this is almost like a mermaid greeny blue. It's the colour Vert Verone, as you can see. It has the beautiful gold hardware. It's in a size 35, which is not the biggest Birkin, because the biggest Birkin is a size 40, and then you have Hack. And this again is crafted from Togo. Now, this for me is the perfect everyday travel bag, a great work bag. You can put your laptop in it. It's actually a bag that you can actually carry as a bag and put your things in. And it's with the beautiful gold hardware. Now, Vert Verone is almost like a mermaid green blue, which is why I love this colour. And the 35s, believe it or not, are becoming much more rarer to come in the resale market, or even to get new. If you are to go to Hermes store, it's much more rarer to get than the 25 and 30, because the demand is 25s and 30s. And Ali's asking, what's the best way of storing Birkin Kellys in original boxes, laying down or standing up in the dust bag, please? So, Alia, my tip to store your Birkin and your Kellys is in their box, sleeping. So when you get your Hermes bag, if you buy one which comes with its box, I always suggest leaving it stuffed with its airtight containers, which comes with the Hermes bags, and in its dust bag, making sure the key and clochette is wrapped up, because sometimes the key can poke out and use a press mark. If you can take it off, put it in your bag. That's the best way to store it. And the other way is to add it into its dust bag and onto the pillow. So Hermes give you like a pillow on the box, and the best way to store it is lying flat down like this. Of course, over time, gravity can cause a bag to push down and lose its shape. And the most important thing, Alia, is, and which is a horror story, is do not overstuff your bag, because Hermes bag is leather, and kind of like a pregnant woman, when you overstretch her, the skin stretches, and that's the same for leather. So often we find that people have tried to store their bags but they put too much stuffing in the bag and it causes the bag to sag and lose its shape. So it's really important to not overstuff it. Gently stuff it so that there is still some movement for air to basically breathe and not overstuffing it. So that's a really important tip. So we're ready for the price of this beauty. So this Vertebro is £15,345 and it's an unworn 2021 piece with its box and receipt as well. And just in terms of height-wise, 5'4", still a great size for me. Still love the Birkin 35. And I do think the bigger bags are making a comeback, guys, and that's where you should be grabbing your big bags. I love slouchy big bags. Just think that there's something really beautiful about that. Okay, so moving on to a much more structured bag. Again, it's the Kelly 28 Cellier. For me, probably my preferred size in the Kelly. Now, this is absolutely stunning because it is in the colour, this rose.
I know they're very similar. This is the rose Jaipur.
Jaipur. So this is Rose Jaipur, which is a beautiful pink. Now, Rose Jaipur is a city in India which has a beautiful glow, a pink glow to it with the sun, and so it's like a dusty pink colour, and that's where the colour inspiration Rose Jaipur comes from. And that's kind of why I love Hermes, because of the colours they have and the story behind their colours. Everything has a story behind it, which is why I find it quite fascinating. So Rose Jaipur, that beautiful pinky orange, sunsetty pink, which I absolutely love, and it's crafted from Epsom leather, so it's much more structured. It's Cellier again, palladium hardware. Rose Jaipur was a colour that was introduced, which was part of the Candy collection, and has been reintroduced actually this year. So it's the first time I'm seeing a brand new Rose Jaipur. Often the Rose Jaipurs were, I believe the Candy collections were 2008, 9. So the fact that they're bringing back this colour is really exciting because it's almost like an orange pink, which I love. And with that palladium hardware, it's just absolutely amazing. A 28, so it means it's 28 centimetres. And this comes with its dust bag, key, clochette and everything. What do you guys think of the Rose Jaipur? Oh, getting stuck to it means I need to take it home. We ready? So the price of this magic bag is £18,150. If you are new to the show, all you have to do is tap on that icon and you can see full descriptions, more images, and you can just check out as normal, and you can make a very informed decision should you want it. If you've got any more questions, please ask me, guys, because I'm here to talk with you and not at you. So for more information, tap on that icon on the left hand side. Okay, so if you are a fan of this pinky tone, and you are a fan of the Returne, so you're like, there's everything I love about this bag, but I wish it was a Returne. Here we go. We have a Returne. Now, actually, I'm going to do a colour comparison because do you guys think this looks like the same colour? Look the same? Oh, actually, from there, it doesn't look the same. This is, in fact, the colour Rose Texas, I'm guessing. Is it Texas? Just going to confirm. So this is the colour Rose Texas, which is one of the newest pinks that Hermes has done. Last year, Hermes was really a colour, like a sucker for rose. There was Rose Jaipur, Rose Mexico, Rose Sakura. What other colours were there? Rose Purpura. Those were the Rose Azalea. Those were the roses that Hermes was producing. So it was quite confusing sometimes because sometimes the colours from far away look alike, but when they're together, they don't look alike. It's kind of like identical, non-identical twins. So this is a 28 in Clement's leather, and this is the Returne leather, Returne, which means it is not on the outside. Sorry, the stitching is not on the outside, and this is actually a pre-love piece. But the condition is actually really great. Can you see the stickers are still in place? I mean, what's wrong with the bag? Trying to see what's wrong with it, if there's anything to point out that's significant. So you can see that the corners are really nice. I think there's some obviously colour rubbing here that you can see here, but honestly the bag is absolutely beautiful. It comes with its box, receipt, dust bag, and it's just so pretty. I love slouchy Kellys. Although this isn't slouchy, I just love the colour of this. Let me just quickly just show you what. This is how I wear my Kelly. Open, pop of colour, just chic and elegant. And often how I close my Kelly is I just pop it in like this. And I pull over my straps, because the best thing to do is not to put this under, because when you put it under, it can cause this to curl. And then I leave it like that. Of course, you can close it up properly, but I love the arms being a bit more relaxed. And are we ready for the price of this? Oh wow, look at it's almost like a neon. This is £10,945, which is an excellent price, as you can see, compared to the brand new ones, which is £8,000 less than the brand new one. I'm going to show you a comparison between the two. Look. It's a great piece, Lauren. And the 28 is good. And Lauren, while I'm here, I'm going to show you the mini Kelly. Here we have Jaipur and Tex. Do they look the same? I mean, from far away, you can kind of see the difference of the colorway. This is more of, like, I'd say, more of a neon-y pink, orange, whereas this is more muted. Kimberly, hold yourself. But to be honest, to get a Kelly 28 in the £10,000 region, which is around, I know you guys are all from the US, I'm trying to now really figure out my currency here. I think it's around 13,000 US dollars, but I see Rachel doing some Google search. For £10,049, is it? £490 a card. God, it's such a great price. Under £11,000 for this beautiful piece. And as mentioned, I'm trying to figure out where the wear was. Maybe there's some wear to the corners here. Do you know what? I don't know if you can flip the screen here.
14,824.
So this is 14,800 US dollars. Okay, I'm going to flip the screen. Let's see if we can flip the screen. We can flip the screen, guys. Right. Can you see her in her glory? How beautiful is she? I wish I could sing a song to this bag. It'd be amazing if I could sing a song to this bag. No, it's all right. I've got it. I can manage her. Just so you can see the wear to it. It is. Flip and reverse, as we say. Right. Gosh, the only thing is when it flips back, my eyes are right in the screen, staring right into your soul. So that's the 28, which is an incredible price. Now, I know Lauren is here, and you have the question of the mini Kelly. Now, I'm going to show you guys how tiny the mini Kelly is. Are you guys ready? I'm going to take you for a walk to our Hermes vault, full of Hermes dreams. So, I'll be right back. So, are we guys ready? For eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch the Annie, Money, Animo, anemone, 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 I cannot say this name's colour for the life of me. The mini Kelly, it's a teeny tiny dinky bag, yes it is. What fits inside there? Nothing, pretty much. So this is the smallest Kelly of them all. And often when people ask me that they want the mini Kelly and then they see the 25, a great against this, 25, there is, guys, a huge difference. Now this measures 15 centimeters on the base and this is around 25 centimeters on the base. They're both completely different, both insanely gorgeous. This is in the leather chevrolet. So Hermes reintroduced the mini Kelly, and that's why it's called the Kelly Cellier 2, because this is a second edition. And before that, the first vintage Kelly was a much more higher and actually taller, so you can actually fit more into the mini Kelly, the vintage one. This is crafted from chevrolet, so the different types of leathers that Hermes use for the mini Kelly now is chevrolet, which is a goat skin, and this is chevrolet Mysore, so it's got a beautiful gloss to it. And then we also have Epsom. So those are the two leathers that Hermes produced, actually. And also, they have the box Kelly in a mini, guys. Kimberly, they have a box mini Kelly. And that is insane. It's absolutely beautiful. So this piece is £18,000, as you can see. But it's small, and I do love it. It's a really nice lightweight bag. It can fit in your iPhone Pro, but you are not able to basically get much more in it. So just to quickly show you. Oh, swapping around. I'm vanishing off the screen. Thank you, Curating Treasure. So this is the small iPhone. I have an iPhone Pro. I do have a mini Kelly or two.
That's Pro, it's just not
Pro. Pro Plus. So I actually have the iPhone Pro Max, Lauren, and it does fit it in at an angle. Like I have to angle it in, and it will fit the bag. It fits the phone in. I do actually have an IGTV actually. Oh, I'll give you your phone back. I'm punishing Rachel 5 minutes. No phone. It does fit in the iPhone Pro Max, and your keys, like 2 pairs of keys. So hopefully you've got not more than 2 door keys. If you've got a car key, maybe fit in your car key, and that's about it. And a tiny hand wipe.
You don't need cards
and 1 lipstick. It's possible. And you don't need a card because, contactless and your phone can fit in. So in terms of crossbody strap, it comes just slightly below the breast. So it isn't a long crossbody strap. If you do allowed to create a special order, and I noticed someone said they're waiting for their special order. Did you order a longer strap? Unfortunately, on my special order, I did not order a longer strap, and I wish I ordered a longer strap because then you can wear it slightly longer than the normal Kelly strap. So yeah, this is a perfect day bag because you can wear it crossbody, and then in the evening you can wear it as like a nice top handle bag. And this is the most beautiful shade of purple. Well done, Curating Treasures. You were smart. You definitely know how to create your treasures, that's for sure. So that's good that you got the longer strap. I didn't. I think I got so excited in the moment of creating a mini Kelly that I actually forgot to do a longer strap. So anyway. So, next up, I'm going to move on to another special piece, which is actually a vintage piece, and it's something that you are not going to be seeing often. I mean, everything in this show you're not going to see often. These are like one-in-a-lifetime pieces, so see it now, gone tomorrow, maybe gone forever. So, this is, for me, the most beautiful Hermes Constance. Now, the story about Hermes Constance, Hermes is very much a family brand, and very much stays true to their family value. Now, this was created by a designer who named the Constance bag after her 5th daughter, because on the day that Constance was launched, her daughter was born, which was named Constance. And so that's the name of, this is why the bag was named Constance. Now, Constance is very much Parisian, and one of the reasons why I love the Constance is it's an iconic bag to Hermes. And often people think Hermes Birkin and Kelly are the great investment pieces, but so is the Constance. The Constance is also a quota bag, so you can't just walk in and get it. You have to put yourself on the wish list to get yourself a Constance. And for me, by far, is the most practical bag that Hermes has made. I'm going to find out. Curating Treasures told me I can place an additional order for a longer strap. I'm going to go and find out. I'll let you know if that happens. So thank you for that advice. So this is a very rare piece. Do you guys know why? The reason why it is a rare piece is because it's crafted from suede, known as doublé, with the gold hardware. Now this is a 24 Constance, which means it's measured 24 centimeters. The Constance is one of the most beautiful, very easy bags to wear because you can fit in so much. Now, the trick to opening a Constance is you just quickly put your fingers under here. Often people struggle opening a Constance, by the way. So the older model, you can see, comes with a zip and also an inner pocket. And this is just insane. The condition of this is absolutely beautiful. You are not going to be seeing this anywhere else. This is something that you're going to kind of find in an auction piece, and they often go around like $30,000 and above, if you can find one. Now, this can go as a short crossbody as well. The newer ones they're a bit longer, whereas the vintage ones were slightly shorter on the constants. And I'm just gonna quickly flip the screen, guys. Are you ready for flip and reverse? So you can see the true beauty of this. Now, it's like crushed velvet, guys. Look at the luxurious craftsmanship of Hermes. You cannot beat this. You can see the condition is really nice. Hardly any signs. Of course, there's some like scratches to the hardware that you can see here, but it is vintage. And this, for me, if I see someone with this constant, I know they've probably got maybe 60 Hermes bags or something, because this is not your everyday constants for sure. It's certainly a piece for the collector. Now I'm just gonna quickly, I'm trying to do this with gloves on. Hang on, I'm gonna put my other glove on. Give me 1 second while you stare at that Hermes skateboard there. And Hermes, do you see the horse saddle? Okay, I have to show you this horse saddle, guys. Can't see myself. Are you ready? So this is the Hermes horse saddle. So you can see Hermes known for its equestrian roots, pretty much, which is, Hermes. The whole reason why a lady has to wait for the Hermes Birkin is because if the Queen had to wait for her coronation, for her carriage to be fitted by Hermes, then the most elite women should be. Look at the saddle stitch. Should be basically waiting for their Birkin. You can see the saddle stitch there, which is the same craftsmanship they use and the same stitch they use throughout their silk scarves, their bags, their purses, their jewelry, and this is just insane. So if you have a lucky horse, you can get them a saddle. Just let me know. Sorry. I don't know why I got distracted. I got completely distracted by a horse saddle. So here we go, back to this beautiful bag. Let's open her up. Look at the condition of that. So you can see there's some slight wear, but to be honest, that's where, the bag has rubbed. You can rub that in. And then inside, it's nice and clean. It's lined with the swift leather interior, a zip pocket. It is just absolutely beautiful. So definitely a true collector's piece. So I'm just gonna flip the screen again. How do I flip the screen? Here we go. Back, guys. So, hope you like my saddle show there. Now, are we ready for the reveal of this bag? Okay, so this bag is £13,950. I hope it never sells. I hope it always sits on Luxury Promise website. Unfortunately, these are one of those pieces that I know I may never ever see in my lifetime again. So if you do want to steal this off the website and break my heart, you can actually buy this. You can just tap on the icon on the left-hand side here, and you can walk away with truly a iconic collector's piece. I mean, Hermes itself, you just can't walk and get it in and get them. So you may never see this. If you do, let me know. Okay, talking about another piece which is great for the Hermes collector is this bag. Now, guys, this is known as the cargo Birkin. Now, again, the cargo Birkin isn't something, I don't even think you can get this on your wish list. This is a very, very limited amount. I think 50 may have been produced, and only certain number of VIP clients will be offered this bag, or a store might be offered one as a push offer of some sort. And so this is a cargo Birkin. It's military inspired. It's crafted from that beautiful canvas with all the military things that you need. Now this 35, one of the reasons why I love the cargo Birkin, guys, it doesn't have it here, but it actually has a coffee cup holder. So you can actually attach a coffee cup holder here while you're walking casually. It comes in a 25 and a 30. This is in the color Sesame with palladium hardware. And just look at the details here, guys. You can put your, I don't know what you want to put in there. You've got the option to put something in there. You can put your card in here. You can put in your face mask in this. There's so many different compartments, which has that military inspiration behind it, and it is a 35. I just think this bag is the ultimate collector's dream. Something, again, you're not gonna get forever and ever. Like, again, these are one of those pieces which one day will be part of the Hermes Museum. Now, are we ready for the price? So, here we go. This is £38,500 for the Hermes Cargo Birkin, the ultimate collector's dream. And it's just insane. I love it. It's my, if I could run away with, actually don't know if I could run away with 2 bags today, can I choose 2 bags? I'd go for the cargo and I would go for the Hermes Dublé, and that's it. I won't be done, but that's pretty much, you know, the ultimate dream. This does not fit on the shoulder because Birkin 35 is only designed to fit on your arm. The shoulder Birkin and Kelly, however, can fit onto your shoulder, and that was created by Jean-Paul Gaultier. It was a collaboration with Jean-Paul Gaultier where you could actually wear the Birkin over your shoulder. But after that, the Birkin has only been designed to be carried top handle or in the crease of your elbows. But it's, I mean, this needs to be on your arms. You need to be carrying it proudly. You can't put it on your shoulders. It needs to be the centre of attention, this bag, for sure. So again, this is 2021 piece and it has never been used. It comes with its box and its dust bag and its receipt. Okay, so moving on to a classic colour, it's black. Something again which seems like gold dust to get hold of. It's the Birkin 35 in black. Now, black 30s, 25s, 35s or 40 are kind of like, obviously it's the colour that's produced all year, every year, but can you always get it? No, it's really, really, really hard to get a black Birkin or a Kelly or anything black really in Hermes. I have been lucky enough to build quite a substantial collection from Hermes, but I have never scored myself a black Birkin or a Kelly. Can you believe it? Cannot score myself one. It's very hard to get your hands on one of these. So this is the 35 and it is with gold hardware, Togo, the perfect and ultimate. If you could pick one Birkin and you asked me, Sabrina, I want an Hermes bag and I'm not intending to buy 20 bags because I'm not a crazy collector. I just want that one Hermes bag and I'm satisfied for life. Then I would highly recommend going for a neutral tone. Going for a black or a gold Birkin 30, which I showed earlier, or you just want to go for that beautiful black gold Birkin, black with gold hardware is just amazing because you can wear it all year round. You don't need to be sensitive with the colour because it just goes with everything. It's classic, it's chic. So this is a 2021 piece. It's never been used. You can see once the bag gets bigger, it kind of becomes a bit much more of a softer and has that much more of a slouchy appearance. But it's just for me, the 35 is what it was about. Jane Birkin walked around with the 35. The Birkins came around because they were bigger bags. And of course, as time has gone on, we as human beings have decided that we need smaller bags. But actually the classic is 35 for me. And yeah, as I mentioned, it's becoming rarer and rarer to come by. And are we ready for the price of this? Or do we have it? We have it. It's 18,150 for the Birkin 35. And it comes with its box receipt and everything. So if you want more details, just tap on the icon on the left-hand side and you can see full images, and maybe you get to walk away with the ultimate classic bag. Now, if you are somebody who is looking for a bag which is a great everyday bag, but also a great iconic bag from Hermes, then the Hermes Evelyn is the bag for you. Now, the Evelyn, which was again inspired by its equestrian route to be like a horse feeder bag and to carry your equipment in, designed to be worn as a crossbody with the perforated H here. This particular one I love because it's not only is it black, but it has a really fun pop twist handle, as you can see. So the canvas strap has, is it called the tennis ball design or ping pong? There is actually a technical term.
Flipper ball.
Ah.
Like a ping pong ball machine.
Yeah, like a ping ball. Yeah, ping ball. Flipper ball.
Ping ball, but yes, it's called flipper ball.
It's called the flipper ball. like pinball, basically. So you can see it's got the small little pinballs here, and it's in the colour brick and gold and black, so it kind of adds that like a bit more of a unique twist. Now this is designed to be worn crossbody. I can't try them on because you can see the plastics are still on, and so the crossbody strap can, the bag sits just here. So it's the perfect length as well. You can also double it up so that you can wear it as like a cute belt bag. Yeah, it's a very nice lightweight bag, as you can see. Perfect. You can put your phone on. A great hands-free bag as well. And this is available to buy. It's 2021, and the price of this bag is £2,500 for the flippable strap. All you have to do is tap on the icon on the left-hand side, and you can walk away with an unworn piece. You don't have to worry about the condition. You don't have to worry about scratches or anything, because all these pieces pretty much are unworn. So the last piece of today is this beautiful Hermes Evelyn, which is in the colour Vert de Gris. Now, Vert de Gris is obviously green, but also grey at the same time. So if you love those like more khaki, neutral grey tones, then this is absolutely beautiful. Can you guys see the green tone to this? Now, again, this is the smallest Evelyn. So these are known as TPM. That's the official size as well. And it also comes with the gold hardware. This is just the basic canvas strap. So if you're looking for just more of a casual looking bag, you can just wear this as, oh, this comes without the strap. And Anna, I'll show you how you would wear this as a crossbody and also as a belt bag. So let me just quickly show you what the length looks like on. So this, actually the plastics have been removed on this one. So you can see that this is the length of the Evelyn. And just to quickly show you what it looks like on. By the way, I've got like shoulder pads in my top. Can you see? Just make my shoulders look big. But anyway, just talking about my top here. Now, if you want to wear this as a belt bag, you can just double strap it around, which you can just knock them over like this. It's really hard to function, by the way, with. So you just create a knot inside. So can you see what I've done? So I've taken this belt off and I just knocked it and tucked it underneath like this.
Clever.
And there you go. I have a small belt bag as well. So you just twist it around to wear it as a belt bag. I hope you could see what I did there. So, Kimberly, the mini box Kelly has gone. It has already been rehomed. The only mini Kelly that needs to be rehomed in our collection today is this and a special order, which I'll just show you if you want to see it. Also, Kimberly, you were asking me earlier about belts. Now, if you've got like a vintage Kelly and you want to add like a belt to it, Hermes has produced the Hermes Kelly pocket belts, which are designed to add a strap to a bag, whether you want to use more for like a casual looking, it's a bit more of a thicker strap. Hermes also do the small thin canvas straps, which are often available on their website. So if you want to have a look on the Hermes website, head over to Hermes and you can see the available straps they have. The canvas straps are really fun as well because you can get them in like maybe black and white, black and grey. You can get it looking like the ping pong strap as well. So, or you can just get like the basic canvas strap here as well. So you can just add the basic canvas strap to a vintage Kelly as well. The joys of doing lives with Christos, everything sells. I missed out on the Fendi. We will be doing more, so do not worry. And you can actually head over to our website as well to see if we have any other Fendis, because we do have a very big selection of pre-loved handbags which sit on our website as well. So do have a look, Sarah, maybe we have a Fendi there. Or keep an eye on our Instagram stories because we get new stock in that drops on our website every single day. The price of this, guys, are you ready for the price? It's £2,300. The reason why this is slightly less is because the seals have been taken off, but I do love the combination with the gold hardware. Going to quickly show you the other mini Kelly that we have available, and then we're going to end the live show. Are we ready? Okay, this is the mini Kelly. Oh my god, this is actually insane. This is, hang on guys, I'm just going to take a minute with this mini Kelly. How beautiful is this? So this is actually a special order mini Kelly, which means that it was designed by a customer who requested to build this Kelly in their preferred choice. Maybe it came and they decided it wasn't the choice because the special order mini Kellys are an acquired taste because of the fact that it's two-toned. So I believe this is in the colour Grease Asphalt Cray, or maybe even Nata, because but I will confirm the colours shortly. So you can say it's almost like a chalky, creamy white with that beautiful grease asphalt colour and permabross hardware. Permabross hardware has almost like a rose gold finish, and this is actually just beautiful. It's a light coloured bag, but cray, people go cray. So cray and nata are quite similar in colour tone, so I will confirm the exact colours. But they are one of the hardest and most sought after colours. So if you score a cray Birkin or a nata Birkin or a Kelly, scream, go cray, because you have scored yourself an ultimate investment bag. And it's just the most, it's just beautiful. It's like a creamy tone. I have to flip the screen, guys, for this. I'm gonna have to flip the screen. You ready for the screen flip? Here we go. Okay. How insane. This is just beautiful. And I love the fact, so a special order means that it's crafted from two types of colours combined, which you don't get on the everyday Kelly or Birkin. So there you go. That's a special order. If you do want more details, just send us a message on the number that's pinned via WhatsApp or Instagram, and then someone in the team will be in touch to speak with you. Now, I really, truly hope you enjoyed our very informative live show on the incredible pieces that we have that's dropped on our website. Everything is over on our new arrivals. Tomorrow live show, guys, will be at 7 p.m. And oh my God, guys, you're gonna get first dibs to the most incredible pieces. So if you missed pieces on other shows, you do not want to miss this. There is stuff that has never been worn, less than retail price. There is an incredible white Alma in Epi that is a new edition Alma, because the Louis Vuitton has just relaunched the Alma in Epi leather, and it's an unworn piece in the most it's actually an incredible white. I've never seen anything like it. There's a Chanel classic, there's boy bags, there's vintage, sorry? And a red Goyard bag. This, I shouldn't be telling you guys. You need to be on tomorrow's 7 p.m. live show, which is 7 p.m. GMT time. And we will be over here. And we're doing it a bit later so that we can get the US audience as well. And it's absolutely insane. The prices are crazy. So how it works, if you are new to our live show, is our live show works very differently. We showcase you a product, and then we will announce the price of the bag. We make the bag go live during the live show. So anyone on the live show has first dibs to the product that's been shown on live show. Then the first person to check out with the bag can check out with the bag. So make sure you do tune in. We also have some amazing jewelry bits. It's a complete selection of so many special pieces. So that's our Wednesday live show. We then have a Thursday and a Friday. So yeah, be prepared, guys. It's going to be a good one. How many pieces are dropping tomorrow?
About
15? 15 pieces, which you're just not going to get anywhere else. Sneaky peeks, I don't know if we've got any. There's nothing here because I'm in the Hermes vault, guys. So you do need to tune 7 p.m. So I'll see you guys later. Have a great evening and good night and good morning from wherever you are in the world. And I will see you soon. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.